see The Little Mermaid the opening night, essentially the Thursday that it came out. I was one of the first people to see it at the Santa Monica Theater. I'll do a live update video after this, I promise, but the window is open, so you guys will hear some noises from nature because I'm really like in the mountains right now. But how is The Little Mermaid? Did I enjoy it? What are my thoughts? I will preface this video by talking a little bit about the controversy that existed before. For context, I've been a fan of Halle and Chloe Bailey. If you didn't know, Halle Bailey is Ariel in this film, the black girl, and her sister is also doing a lot of good things with her career right now, and I'm just so proud of them. I think they're extremely talented, easily some of the best singers on the market right now, and I was really excited for her to get any princess role. I have watched pretty much everything that she's in, and so whether this was a new Disney movie or an old Disney movie, a live action, an animated series, like, I didn't care. I was going to be there to support the girl Halle. And then I think that it was okay. So one of the weird balances that I had to have going into the movie was like, this is really for kids. Like, you could say that it's a movie that Disney is doing to like reboot the nostalgia, like have like for older people to experience The Little Mermaid again as an adult, but I don't think that that's their audience at all. I don't think Disney really cares about making money from grown people. I think their market is children, and children are going to eat this movie up. Children love musicals. It's actually a really fun movie with good music, and so yeah, there are some parts in the movie where I was just like, I don't know how realistic that is, but like, what can you do? It's for kids, and kids won't think that much into it. And on the surface, nothing was very confusing for kids. And I think that's why the whole controversy confused me, because I'm just like, all of this stuff is for like some 7-8-year-olds. It's not that deep to them. And I'm also like a fan of, if you like the original's there. There's been a lot of remakes of films that have been terrible, or a lot of remakes of films that I just haven't had any interest in watching. The most latest example of that is White Boys Can't Jump, which is a Jack Harlow remake of a 90s film. I think it came out in the 90s, early 2000s, if so. And I'm just like, I'm not watching that. Like, I might watch it, but I also don't care enough to like ruin the first movie for me. And so, if you don't want to ruin the first one, don't watch it. Disney is a cash cow anyway, and so, but like, you don't have to attack the actor, or you don't have to attack the actress, which was my thing, because Halle really didn't do nothing but, I would say yes to child if they wanted me to be Ariel in a remake. And I like, this film is doing numbers. It's currently breaking like box office records. I think it's set to be at least number 6 on the list of like most tickets bought in like the opening weekend. I don't know. Yeah, it's supposed to see 125 million during the 4-day opening. That's kind of what they're projecting. And I know that there are people who bought tickets that didn't even go see the movie, so I really think the controversy was pushing this film, and so the haters really lost in this one. And like, who's really winning? Disney? I don't know what cut of the money the actors get, but hopefully a lot, because we're gonna get into it. They did a pretty decent job. There are some times where no one could have replaced Halle's voice in the film. I will say that. Her singing, her voice, her ambiance, the fact that she sounds how she sounds in the movie in real life, just really sold the princess image. She's not the most seasoned actor, but Ariel was an awkward teenager, like in age, and she's basing her actions off an animated film, which it would be very hard to do that for me, because even if you watch the animated film, Ariel's pretty animated in terms of her personality and very over the top, and yeah, some parts come off as a little cringe, but like I said, it's a kids movie. The music slaps. Ariel's song, of course, Part of Your World, I didn't realize that it happened so early in the film. that was interesting, but I loved her song for the first time. It was so good to me. Okay, so I'm looking at the reviews, and people either really love this movie or really hate this movie. It's like the first rating is 5 stars, and then the second rating is 1 stars. But like, that is pretty much every remake. Like, we've been arguing about Disney remakes since they first started doing it with what was the first one? I think it was Beauty and the Beast was the first time, and I don't even think it wasn't Emma Watson. I think it was Emma Watson. Emma Watson did not get this much hate for her role, and she was really like not the best choice for Belle. So I think Halle's gonna brush this off. I'm gonna brush this off, but it is very interesting how people are like super anti live remakes, because just like don't see them. Like, you're an adult, you don't have to see anything. But we love outrage, and I think that this movie benefited from outrage, and so kudos to Disney. They did the thing. They got their money. And I heard this movie took like $250,000 to make, or $150 million, some crazy number, which is crazy because I was just like, where is all that money going? But yeah, their goal is to make it back, and if you want to make that much money back, controversy is definitely the way to do it. All I'm saying is I'm happy about the $12, $24 I bought me and my boyfriend tickets to see the film. I'm really happy with that. It was chill. Like, it wasn't the worst film of my life. It's not the best animated film of my life, but I think that kids will enjoy it. I think that the songs will be in my head for a little bit, and I was happy to support the main actress because I love her, and I've loved her since her YouTube cover days. Going into Melissa McCarthy, she played Ursula. The way that she melted into this role, I think her performance alone knocks the movie up 2 stars for me. Like Ursula, but you have to remember Melissa McCarthy, I think she is the most, the person in the movie has been in the acting industry the longest, maybe the dad, but I can't find him. Anyways, she did a really good job as Ursula. I think Poor Unfortunate Souls was easily one of the best performances in the movie, and she really ate that role. I really liked to see, it was interesting to see her in a children's movie in this way, but Ursula did really good, and her scenes looked really good, so shout out Melissa McCarthy. Eric, he was fine, he was cute, he reminds me of my boyfriend. My boyfriend looks pretty similar to Jonah King, who is the actor that plays Eric in the live action, so I guess for that reason I had a soft spot for him. But he had a song, because some people didn't like it. It was interesting, it was a weird performance and a weird song, but he could sing, and it took me out the movie for a little bit though, so I'll take him down a star for that. But other than that, he had some good performances. I also think that when you see the movie play out in live action, you kind of realize how crazy and realistic this is, which is why it being an animated form was, you kind of expect an animated, it doesn't take you out of reality, because there's nothing reality about a cartoon. But for this, just how a lot of the stuff unfolded, I guess the climax of her, putting the boat through Ursula, didn't really hit that hard. I think there could have been something different that killed Ursula. She is the most powerful being in the ocean, and a boat through her stomach is her weakness, okay? And then the dad coming back alive. I like that the dad come back alive, because in the end he was the one to grant her her legs for eternity or whatever. And I thought that was sweet. It was a sweet come around moment. The parts with the dad really almost made me cry. It was so good and so emotional. Another thing that I didn't really enjoy about the movie, was it just me, or did the Mermaid sisters look interesting? They didn't look real. I don't know. They did really good CGI work on Halle, and I even think they did good CGI work on the dad. But when it went to the sisters of the Seven Seas, the other 6 or whatever, it got real choppy, and it was weird. So I don't really know what that's about, but I really like how the sisters looked, and they didn't play a real big role in the original. They really didn't play a huge role in this one either. But I would have loved to see the more of a sister dynamic play out, because you kind of forget about them for most of the movie. Okay, voice because it's Aquafina, and she's like the cringe actor that you throw in a movie when you want weird comedic relief. But I think that her in this film worked really well. I really liked Aquafina as the bird was so dumb, but like so funny and just so cute. And then the crab, Sebastian, I think he was Joe too. Some people were complaining about his accent. One, it was an authentic accent, so it wasn't like they were faking it. In that retrospect, the actor that was doing the Jamaican accent is actually has Jamaican descent, I believe. Well, yeah, and he was also in Hamilton, so like really talented man. And I'm glad he got that role. He did pretty good in it. The music was nice. The Kiss the Girl scene, I loved that song. It was so good. And Eric frustrated me throughout the whole movie. I forgot how annoying it was to like, bro, she saved you. You could kind of see her hair. A person with the same hair color shows up and you're confused. Like, ugh. But it was fine. It was a pretty good movie. And I really liked it. I did. I'm trying to think. Oh, the Queen. Prince Eric was like adopted. I can't remember if that happened in the real film. I'll be honest. I haven't watched The Real Little Mermaid in years. It's not my favorite by a stretch. I rewatch a lot of animated films, and maybe I'll do a list of my favorite animated films, but The Little Mermaid ain't never been that serious to me, so my mom loves it, so she's gonna go see the movie on Memorial Day, because she has the day off, and we're gonna see what she thinks about it, because Ariel's her favorite princess, but definitely not mine, and so just seeing this movie kind of refreshed me on a lot of stuff. But yeah, I can't remember because the mother in the film of Eric was black, and I don't think he had a dad, or if he did, his dad, oh yeah, I don't think he had a dad, so yeah, that was interesting. I didn't know if that happened in real life. Okay, it also says Chloe Moretz was in the film, but I didn't clock her. Chloe was the girl that also did like Carrie, I think would be the biggest film that she was in. Very, very pretty girl. She must have been one of the mermaids, I'm not sure. And yeah, in closing, I like this film. I like Halle. I'm happy she's having her moment, and yeah, everyone should go see it if you're interested in these films. I think the hype is dying down. There are people who are still weird. And I personally don't feel the need to speak on movies that I don't want to see. It's not like Disney did something so immoral that I have to speak on it by making Ariel a brown girl. But I'm also a brown girl, so I get accept a difference of opinions in terms of like agreeing to disagree about their casting. But she sounded good. She looked good. She wasn't a terrible Ariel. Long story short, and I'm glad that we got her vocals because I have been waiting patiently for her solo album to drop, and this is about as close as I have been able to get to having that experience. So I'm really enjoying this time. I would go see it twice, but I don't like children's movies, so I will be waiting on her other content. She's also in another movie coming up, which is The Color Purple, which I haven't seen the original version of it, but Fantasia's also in that one, so I was going to see it off the strength of Fantasia, but now that Holly's in it, I will be there too. But yeah, I don't really have too much to say. I wish they made the underwater features a little bit more realistic, but like, I don't know how mermaids are supposed to move, and who's to say when mermaids speak underwater that I do not. Mermaids are supposed to move, but like, when they speak underwater, are there bubbles? I would assume yes, but that's when humans speak and try to breathe underwater, so like, what's it look like when a mermaid do it? I don't know. It would be interesting to see that up in them, so I don't think any 6-year-old will be too hard pressed on the quality of the underwater scenes, but yeah, that's really all I have. I hope this was a semi-relaxing video. I just wanted to share my thoughts about The Little Mermaid and tell you guys how much I enjoyed it and what I think about the weird people who are so is a Disney